Okay. Now, Nick, we've talked briefly about the PDK and, how it's probably the leading dual clutch transmission out there. Yeah. Some people say it's bulletproof.
Almost.
Okay. So it's not bulletproof. I'm actually kind of conflicted because I'm hearing more and more technicians say that you should service your PDK at half the interval that the manufacturer's recommended.
Yeah. Yep.
And if that's the case, then I need to service my PDK now.
We'll be happy to get that taken care of for you. But yeah, I mean, the factory interval, 100,000 miles for a PDK service. And even then they might only do a drain and refill, not doing the filter. There's been plenty of cars where I'll pop that plastic drain pan down. There'll be a timestamp in there. And sure enough, it's still the same year of the car, indicating that all its time of the dealership, they were only doing a drain and fill. So yeah, they may recommend as far as 100,000 mile interval on that service of the PDK fluid. I personally like to recommend every 40 to 60K, depending on the use of the car. If the car is a track weapon, close to that 40,000 mile interval. Again, it's just tying back again into that preventative maintenance. The best thing to keep that car performing as it should and healthy is doing those fluids, just like oil change, simple as oil changes. A lot of manufacturers these days, 10,000 mile oil change intervals. No, every 5,000 we recommend. And again, it just prolongs the life of the engine. It's peace of mind. I mean, that's the heart of the vehicle is that engine and the transmission. The longevity of the engine. So you're saying
instead of the 10 that the manufacturer recommends, you're better off at 5.
Yes. Even with my own personal cars with synthetic, I do my own oil changes every 5,000 miles. And that's what we recommend here at the shop. When we put that new oil change sticker, when you come in, we put that oil change sticker on the windshield. We recommend 5,000 mile intervals.
That's good stuff.
Especially on these cars where oil is no longer just responsible for lubricating parts. They have hydraulic properties, thermal dynamics. They're responsible for lubricating turbochargers that are spinning 100,000 RPM. Oil is responsible for so many more, characteristics in today's engines versus back in the day. And the best thing you can do is those 5,000 mile oil changes. And similarly, the PDK, something we've seen and gets back into repairs that can blindside a customer is that infamous PDK issue with the distance sensor. And you get that associated limp home, no forward gears, maybe no reverse. You'll get the infamous P1732 to 1734 code stored in the PDK module. And it's going to be that distance sensor within the transmission. So there are a few things that can fail in that when that happens. Now, 2 to 3 times that I've seen it, it has that code for the distance sensor. And basically it's a magnetic sensor that reads which gear set is being selected right now. So when the module doesn't know what gear is being selected, that's when it goes in a limp and you lose gears. You take it to the dealership. You only know because we've had a few customers. They'll take it to the dealership first. And unfortunately, they're not gonna split up in that case and be able to replace that sensor that is failing inside the transmission. Subsequently, they're gonna quote you $20,000 for a new transmission. What we do is we work with Ellen Engineering, who we also is our supplier of our IMS bearings, but they also supply new speed and distance sensors for the PDK transmissions. What we do on Boxers and Caymans, we just got to pull the exhaust and split the back half of that transmission off. On 911s, we have to drop the transmission. Not a big deal. And then we have a special tool to split the back half of that transmission case so that we can access that PDK sensor and rewire and solder it in.
Pause right there because I think this is a very, powerful distinction between the dealerships and your respected indie shop. Because guys, dealers, they repair very few things. They replace. So, whether it's like you just said, if there's a fault in the PDK, that's a new PDK. You're not going in replacing, individual modules. So, I think that's something that we definitely need to, put an asterisk by.
And I'm not trying to badmouth dealers or anything too, because we have great relationships. So one of the reasons I became a mechanic, I like to know how things work and how I can. Most rewarding part about being a technician is helping out a customer and getting them back on the road. And if I can understand it better and save the customer money, and I also learn something along the way, it's a win-win for the customer and myself. And that's something I really take a lot of pride and reward in.